Question 31. A trapezium of sides 10 cm and 21 cm and height 8 cm is inscribed in a circle of radius 7 cm. Calculate the area of the region not covered by the trapezium. The area not covered is equal to area of circle minus area of trapezium. So area of circle is pi r squared, and this is the area of a trapezium. So A and B, that is a sum of parallel sides. So A is 10, B is 21, and H is 8, while the radius of the circle is 7. You have everything in this form. If you simplify, you have 22 times 7. 7 square is 49. Divided by 7 is 7. Minus, you divide 8 by 2, you have 4. If you add here, you have 31 times 4 in this form. And you have 154 minus 124, and that is 30 squared centimeters. 30 squared centimeters. C is the correct option. Question 32. Find correct to two decimal places the mean of one whole number 1 over 2, two whole number 2 over 3, 3 whole number 3 over 4, 4 whole number 4 over 5, and 5 whole number 5 over 6. The mean is simply the addition of all the given fractions divided by 5, the number of fractions. So if you convert the fractions to improper fraction, you have it in the numerator. Divide by 5. Divide by 5 the number of fraction. Okay, so let us treat the numerator by adding the fractions, and of course you find the LCM. The LCM is 60. If you divide the LCM by each denominator and you multiply accordingly, you have 90 plus 160 plus 225 plus 288 plus 350. So let's divide it by 5 in this manner. Or you can write this as over 1. So if you add the numerators, you have this. Now let's change the visual sign to multiplication, and you invert 5 over 1 to 1 over 5. If you multiply, you have this result, and when you divide, you have 3.71 to 2 decimal places. A is the correct option. Question 33. A cyclist moved at a speed of s kilometers per hour for 2 hours. He then increased his speed by 2 kilometers per hour for the next 3 hours. If the total distance covered is 36 kilometers, calculate his initial speed s. Before the initial speed, you should find the initial speed s. Okay, so from here we have two journey. The first one, s kilometer for 2 hours. Then maybe when the cyclist was returning from the first journey, he increased his speed by 2 kilometers for the next 3 hours. So we have to, since total distance covered is this, we have to get the distance from the two journeying. If you add together, you equate it to 36 kilometers. So speed is distance over time, and from there, distance is speed times time. So first journey, the speed is s and the time is 2 hours. So distance is 2s. For the second journey, he increased the speed by 2. So you have s plus 2. The distance is unknown, while the time for that journey is 3. So distance become s plus 2 times 3, that is 3s plus 6. If you add the two distance together, it is equal to 36. And you have, if you collect like terms, 36 minus 6 equal to 5s. That is 30 equal to 5s. Divide both sides by 5. So s is equal to 6 kilometers per hour. D is the correct option. Question 34. Find the value of s plus y in the diagram. To get s and y, you have to mark other angles, because to get s, you need this angle. So we mark that angle as A. And to get y, this angle is needed because y is equal to B. Now A is equal to 35 degrees. That is corresponding angles. So if you add s plus A, the sum is 180 degrees. Sum of angles on a straight line. So s is equal to 180 degrees minus A. That is 180 degrees minus 35 degrees. And you have 145 degrees. Now B plus 110 is equal to 180. Sum of interior opposite angles. That is what you have there. If you make B the subject, B is equal to 180 degrees minus 110 degrees, and that is 70 degrees. Y is equal to B equal to 70 degrees, vertically opposite angles. Therefore, s plus y is equal to 145 degrees plus 70 degrees, and that is 215 degrees. A is the correct option. Question 35. In the diagram, MP is a tangent to the circle NQR. Angle PNQ is 64 degrees and RQ is equal to RN. Find the angle marked T. Find the angle marked T. So we have a solution. So we have to find the angle marked T. Now, if you can get this angle, if you add the three together, you have angles on a straight line. But before then, this angle here is equal to this angle. That is alternate segment. Now, by the marking, triangle RONQ is isosceles triangle. So for that, the base angles are also equal. So if you add the three angles, you equate to 180, you get the base angle. And if you add these three angles, you have angles on a straight line, and you can get T from there. So the solution continue. So you have angle NRQ, that is this angle, 64 degrees, alternate segments in triangle NRQ. The base angles are equal. Let the base angles be S. So if you add the three angles in the triangle, their sum is 180 degrees. You add S and collect like terms. You have 2s equal to this, and that is 116 degrees. divide through by 2. S is 58 degrees. It follows that if you add these three angles now, this angle is now 58, so T plus 58 degrees plus 64 degrees equal to 180. You have it in this form. If you collect like terms, you have T equal to 58 degrees. B is the correct option. Question 36. Find the first quartile of 7, 8, 7, 9, 11, 8, 7, 9, 6, and 8. First, the data you need to rearrange there in an ascending or descending order. So you have ascending order of arrangement, that is 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 11. Now, quartile divides distribution into 4 equal parts. So the first quartile is 1/4 of the total observation. That is 10, or 1/4 times 10. That is 10/4. And that gives 2.5 position of the observation. So 2 is the data in the second position, but we have 2.5. You have to shift to the data in the third position, and that is 7. So the first quartile denoted by Q1 is 7.0. B is the correct option. Question 37. In the diagram, PQRS is a circle. Find the value of S. We have PQRS. We can take it as a circle, and at the same time, the one inside, the one inscribed, is a quadrilateral. And as such, if you add angle P to angle R, the sum is 180 degrees. Then from there you have 2s plus y equal to 180. Let's call that equation 1. If you add angle Q to angle S, the sum is also 180. Sum of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. So with that, you have S plus 2y equal to 180 plus 30. If you transfer this angle, and you have S plus 2y equal to 210, equation 2. Since you are asked to find S, let's eliminate y from both equations. You have to solve the equations simultaneously. So to eliminate y, so this is equation 1, you have y here. Equation 2, you have 2y. So we need to make y to have the same coefficients before we subtract, because the signs are the same. So you have to multiply through equation 1 by 2. If you do that, you have 4s plus 2y equal to 360. Now, the coefficient of y, they are the same. You can now subtract equation 3 and 2. So you have 4s minus s here. You have 3s. 2y minus 2y is gone. So you have 360. 360 minus 210 minus 210, that is 150 degrees. Divide through by 3. So S is equal to 50 degrees. A is the correct option. Question 38. A cone has a base radius of 8 cm and a height of 11 cm. Calculate, correct to 2 decimal places, the curved surface area. So for a cone, the curved surface area is pi RL. From the question, R is 8 cm arrow is 8 cm. The slant height L is unknown and the height is 11 cm. In the formula, height is not needed, but the height is given alongside radius to enable you find the slant height L. In a right circular cone, the slant height, the height and the radius are related in this form. So the slant height S squared is equal to 11 squared plus 8 squared, that is 121, plus 64, you have 185. So L is the square root of 185. 185 is not a perfect number, so let's leave it in that form. So the curved surface area is equal to pi arrow L, that is equal to 22 over 7 times radius is 8 times the slant height square root of 185. So if you check the square root of 185, multiply it by 8, multiply it by 22, you have this value over 7. If you divide, you have this. To 2 decimal places, you must consider 97. The next number is 9, it's more than 5. Round it up to 1. If you add 1 to 7, it becomes 8. So you have 341.8.98 squared centimeter as the curved surface area. A is the correct option. Question 39. Given that sin S is equal to 3 over 5, 0 degrees less than equal to S less than equal to 90 degrees, evaluate tan S plus 2 cos S. In order to evaluate tan S, the adjacent is needed. So you use the information about sin S. Even for cos S, you also need the adjacent. So sin S is 3 over 5. That is opposite over hypotenuse. So you draw a right angle triangle with S as the acute angle. 3 is opposite the side facing the angle, and 5 is hypotenuse. By Pythagoras rule, the adjacent is 4. So tan S opposite over adjacent, that is 3 over 4. We have 2 cos S, that is 2 times adjacent over hypotenuse. You have 2 times 4 over 5, and that is 8 over 5. So tan S plus 2 cos S is simply equal to 3 over 4 plus 8 over 5. Fractions addition, you find the LCM and it is 20. Divide 20 by 4, multiply it by 3, you have 15, plus divide 20 by 5, multiply it by 8, you have 32. If you add, you have 47 over 20. If you convert to mixed fraction, you have 2 whole number, 7 over 20. B is the correct option. Question 40. In the diagram, EC is a diameter of the circle ABCDE. If angle ABC is 158 degrees, find angle ADE. So you have to find this angle ADE. This angle is equal to this angle. Angles in the same segment. Before then, let's try and get this angle by considering ABCE. You have cyclic quadrilateral, and the opposite angles, This and 158, their sum is 180. That is one point to note. Since EC is a diameter, it means this angle is 90 degrees, angle in a semicircle. So you have angle EAC to be 90 degrees. So if you add angle B and E in form of angle AEC, that is using 3 letters notation, plus angle ABC, the sum is 180 degrees, cyclic quadrilateral. So AEC is equal to 180 degrees minus ABC, that is 158 degrees, and that is 22 degrees. Since this angle is 90 degrees, it means if you add this angle to this angle is equal to 90, complementary angle, and angle ACE is 90 degrees minus this angle here, 22 degrees, and you have 68 degrees. Now the angle you are looking for, ADE, is equal to ACE, that is 68 degrees, angles in the same segment. Pythagoras Simplified Maths. If you are watching a view from YouTube, subscribe to the channel for more updates, like and share PSM videos. If you are watching a view from Facebook, follow and like the page for more updates. Also share PSM videos.